Home prices in Trilogy are down, and the number of homes for sale has gone up. But what does this actually mean? Well, stick around, and I'll show you the latest trends and how they're affecting the housing market here in Trilogy at Glen Ivy. Hi, my name is Casey, and on this channel, I share information about what's happening in the 55 and older communities here in Corona. And on this video, I'm sharing the sales numbers for the first quarter of 2025 for the community of Trilogy at Glen Ivy. And we'll look at the home prices, sales trends, and whether it's getting easier or actually harder to buy and sell a home here in Trilogy. So let's jump in and take a look at the numbers for homes sold between January 1st and March 31st of 2025. And let's start with the average sales price. Now, the average sales price of a home in Trilogy was $652,000, and prices range between $565,000 all the way up to $900,000. And this is a drop of 5.6% from the last quarter when the average sales price was $691,000. Now, before you panic, this isn't necessarily a bad sign. Now, I took a closer look, and it turns out there were more condos and smaller single-family homes sold this quarter, which is likely why the average sales price went down. So I really don't see any reason for concern right now. Next, let's look at the highest priced home sold. Now, the most expensive home sold in Trilogy in the first quarter was located at 8808 Lorksburg Drive. And this was a beautiful 3-bedroom, 2.5-bath home with 2,352 square feet of living space. And the home was one of the largest floor plans in Trilogy. The home was nicely upgraded with wood-look tile floors, granite countertops, and recessed lighting. But what really set this home apart was the absolutely incredible views. And this was the highest priced home sold in Trilogy at $900,000. Next, let's look at the total number of homes that were sold. And in the first quarter of 2025, 14 homes were sold in Trilogy. And guess what? That's exactly the same as the previous quarter. And this is actually a good sign because it tells us that homes are still in demand. Next, let's look at days on market. Now, here's where we saw a bit of a shift. The average time it took to sell a home in Trilogy was 86 days. And that's up 36% from the last quarter, meaning homes are taking much longer to sell. But why is this happening? Well, this ties into the next stat, so let me show you. Let's look at the number of homes currently for sale. Now, right now, there are 22 homes for sale in Trilogy, and that's up 69% from the start of the year. We had just 13 homes for sale. And with more homes for sale, buyers have more choices. But this is the reason why we're seeing it take longer for a home to sell. So what do these numbers actually mean? Well, for sellers, home prices in Trilogy have dipped, but demand remains stable. But more homes on the market means more competition. So in order to sell your home, you need to price it correctly and market it aggressively. And remember, homes are taking longer to sell, so keep this in mind if you decide to sell. And what about for buyers? Well, with more homes to choose from, you're in a stronger position to negotiate. We're actually seeing a little more wiggle room in prices than we did this time last year. So if you're thinking about buying a home, this really could be a good time. But overall, Trilogy's housing market remains very stable. And despite rising inventory, we're not seeing huge price drops. And homes are still selling, it's just taking a little longer than it did before. So if you're thinking about buying or selling a home in Trilogy, I'd love to help. You can call or text me at the number up on the screen, or drop a comment down below and I'll get back to you right away. And if you found this update helpful, I'd appreciate if you hit that like and subscribe buttons so you don't miss our next video.